This is a reality test of International English Language Testing System powered by IDP to assess the level of a candidate. My name is Kirti and I am here to conduct the speaking of candidate number 111523. Your name is?
Gagandeep.
Gagandeep. Fine. So, shall we start with the speaking?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. What's your full name?
Ma'am, my full name is Gagandeep Verma.
What may I call you?
You can call me Gagan.
Where are you from?
I belong to a town, Malot, from district Ludhiana of Punjab.
Do you work or study?
Ma'am, actually I am a student. So I've currently completed my bachelor's.
What are the positives of studying instead of working?
Okay. If we talk about positive of studying, then I would say that one get to know about variety of things. Like I have completed bachelor's in education. I get to know many different things about children. How should we teach them, or how should we reciprocate when they are talking to us. So these kind of things are beneficial. One get to know have vast amount of knowledge. But when I see to working, then sometimes a person feels monotonous doing the same kind of a thing on a regular period of time.
Now let's talk about breaks. How often do you take a break?
Okay, so I often don't take a break, but during COVID I had a great amount of time when I did many variety of things. Like I did did my hobbies and other things, but generally I don't prefer taking breaks.
What do you usually do during a break?
Okay, if I kind of pursue my hobbies, like I like to draw things. I like to kind of see something, then I like to draw it in the same manner, some kind of pictures. So I do that kind of thing, or sometimes I listen to music as well.
Why do you need to take a break?
So break is needed whenever someone wants to feel relaxed, or someone is stressed. Then people prefer to take breaks.
Do you prefer a long break or several short breaks?
Okay, I'm a person who like to have short breaks. Like whenever I'm studying, suppose if I'm studying for an hour, then I would like to have like 10 to 15 minutes after that, so that I can relax, I can give some time to myself.
Do you like science?
I like that because it just creates an opportunity to learn more. It generates the curiosity. It is based on experimentation, so one learn what is actually true, or what is the actual meaning behind a certain things.
Did you enjoy learning science in primary or high school?
I did enjoy it because I get to know about the basic things, how the solar system works, how sun works, or how many planets are there, what is water, and how evaporation happens. So basic things which a person needs to know. So that's why I did like this.
Now let's talk about trust. Who do you trust the most?
Trust, I would say I would trust my parents the most, because I have lived with them. They will never want anything bad for me, so I trust them the most.
What kind of people do you trust?
Okay, I trust those who are with me whenever I feel low, who are with me when I share things with them, and they don't judge me. Rather, they give me some kind of suggestion there and say that if I'm wrong, clearly they say it and tell me the things, what should I do or not.
Have you ever lost trust in somebody?
Yes, I did. There was a friend of mine. If I would talk about an example, she had many things. Like during COVID time, she didn't have the books. I did give her everything, like books, and gave her the questions, everything. But after exam, she didn't even call me once. I felt bad about that.
So this is the end of part 1. Now for part 2, here is a card with some questions. You will have a minute to look at the questions, and you need to speak for 2 minutes on the topic of the card. If you wish, you can use the pad and pencil to make the notes. Fine.
has for their kind of study or for their works. But I have another plan also for me. Like I want to pursue designing, like the field of designing. I want to learn about it because it is like more of like a hobby to me or a passion to me. If I would have to sum it up in a 2 words, then I would say that I want to do something with the dress designing. I did plan during COVID when I had a great time. I did realize that I'm studying mathematics, but I like that also. But if I want to enjoy myself, then I should try something that I always wanted to do. I can do it or achieve it through many ways, like I can have a short course, some kind of professional help, or I can try to learn things from the pages which are available on the social media websites. I wanted to do this because from childhood I was interested in it. I used to make some kind of clothes for my dolls or some teddy bears and all. Even at that time I didn't understand like this kind of thing happens actually in the real world. Even when I started my graduation, I did told my parents that I want to pursue something in the design field. They said that no, it won't work out in a state like Punjab because we don't have an exposure of that kind. So I'm thinking that I'll now do it as a kind of a hobby, just to entertain myself or have some time for different kind of things, to at least divert my mind from my normal studies or normal routine. I can do it in other ways also, like there are pages on the Instagram from where I can learn and I can try it on myself only. Like I can design for myself, I can try it on, and also if there is some kind of interest of mine to the jewelry as well. I have seen many Instagram pages where they draw a variety of jewelry designs. I like to draw the same designs in my copy also, just to like hand on it, just to learn how things work. So whenever I am free, I do these kind of things. I want that in future, like whenever I get settled in a particular job in my mathematics field only, after that whenever I get my time in the evenings or something, I want to pursue it and want to start some kind of a short business for myself.
Okay, so your time is up. Now I will ask you some follow-up questions for part 3. Now let's discuss about future aspects. Which is better, having a lot of plans or having no plans at all?
I believe certainty don't work actually. If a person is uncertain or don't become rigid to some kind of plan, then it actually works. Because whenever we think that I'll do this, I'll do that, or fix things for ourselves, generally it don't work in the future, and people get sad. Then people feel sad when things don't work in their favor. So I believe that one should have a basic path set for themselves, but they should not be rigid with that plans.
Why do most people make plans before they go for travel?
People make plans before they go for travel because of various reasons, like they want to know about the weather of that place where they are going, or want to know the safety measures, like if the place is not safe enough or not. Also they plan for the bookings of the hotels because they want to live in some place, so they need a plan for these things.
Right. So do you think planning helps us to be prepared for unseen troubles?
Yes, I believe kind of planning helps us, because whenever we have planned something, then I feel that one knows that okay, there are some disadvantages or some advantages of a certain thing. Then one must has it in their mind that actually this other thing can also happen, which could be negative. So planning it helps in that way. One has the inner feeling and they are initially prepared for that.
Do you think being unsuccessful is a sign of poor future planning?
I can't say it like 100%. It could be possible that if someone doesn't have any kind of plan, they might not be successful in comparison to the others. But I don't think that actually it happens, because there are examples where people haven't planned for themselves, but things actually happen with them. So I don't think that it makes someone huge successful or not, but I believe that some kind of planning sets something for us that could be helpful in our success.
Okay, fine. So that is the end of your speaking test. Thank you.